Hey guys, welcome back to Final Fantasy VII. Sorry, I was going to start recording 10 minutes ago and then I ended up needing to do a little bit more, so basically this is my second attempt at recording. Because it ends up that catching chocobo is a lot harder than just simply buying the proper things, which I wasn't buying last time. So basically, that was my biggest mistake last time, was buying the wrong type of green, so I was only lost for one turn. Also not changing the battle mode to wait. But on top of both of those somewhat big mistakes, I had a third issue. But first, let's catch this chocobo. My third issue was that I definitely needed to build up limit breaks before coming into these battles. So that should be good if I throw the greens at him. Now what you want to do is you want to limit break. And while you're limit breaking one enemy, you attack the other one with your other limit break. And that will basically guarantee that you have now got the chocobo. That was literally all you needed to do, was build up limit breaks on two offensive characters. That's the easiest way to do it. At least until you can one-hit them with normal attacks. Or magics, which my magics that I have the all material and they attack everyone and chocobo right away. It would be bad. Alright, so cancel to get off. So don't accidentally press X, basically. I don't think I can actually access the menu all on this thing, so I'm going to do this in one shot. That's kind of scary. Because I can still get into a battle with this thing on the chocobo. So what I want to do probably is stick to Northern. Maybe? Please make it, please make it. Made it! Oh, that thing was chasing me down good. Alright, so now we made it across there. If we ran into a battle with that thing, it would have been really bad. So here we go, cutscene. Yeah, that's a giant snake impaled on a tree. Did Sephiroth do this? Well, if Sephiroth wielded a tree, maybe. Or the snake killed itself, because how else? Okay, I can move. Our enemy is someone that can do this. That's yeah. Good luck fighting him. It's a power we should respect. I'd say so. So let's just walk by this thing, because we've got no other option. But basically, that giant snake thing, we have not a chance in hell fighting it at this stage. So now I think we have to dismount the chocobo. Which means that we are never leaving from this end anyway, without running into one of those. So here's our little mini cave dungeon. It's actually not that long. We'll go this way first because I believe there's some items to get. Including one fairly secret one up here, I believe. And long-range materia. Basically, it means that people in the back row do the same damage. I'm pretty sure. That's what they would from the front row. Let's see, we have heal, sense, fire. I want to replace your sense with long range. And then I'll replace that sense here with the chocobo lure, because there's no point in leveling up the chocobo lure, because it literally does nothing. And also I ran into a battle a second ago out of that menu for no reason. Alright. Oh, we can learn some enemy skills from one of these guys. So we may have some problems here. And the biggest problem would probably come from the dragon thing, because it can use an attack that would do pretty decent damage to me. Flamethrower, who is he using it on? He's using it on Red 13. There we go, we have an enemy skill Flamethrower. Time to bolt everything, because that is the appropriate solution to all our problems. Cure everyone. So yeah, if we ever need to get the Flamethrower spell on our all materia again, or not all, but the enemy skill materia, then we can just come back to this cave at any point and fight another one of these things. That's basically how it works. Also, I think I just used fire on a thing that uses fire, so that's probably not great. We'll figure it out. Let's see if it heals it. Yes, it does. Knew it wasn't the greatest. think these things have about 400 health too. And it's just gonna keep spamming flamethrower. That's fantastic. It does actually a pretty decent chunk of damage. It's not actually great. Well, it's dead. In any case. There we go. So we have Cloud with his limit break next battle. Which is always a good thing. Now to go run up here and get the items. And run into more battles, because this is apparently a battle room. Right, more of this shit. Let's just heal everyone up. Fire magic on the ground stuff, and you should probably just limit break the thing in the back. Alright, so that should be a fairly good battle plan. Like I said, this game isn't too long, but we're gonna run into a fair amount of encounters, which, you know, on the plus side means we're probably gonna level up a fair bit here. Which is always a good thing. Can't really think of a situation in which that would be a bad thing, to be honest. And I guess we can basically probably just mash A and kill everything at this point, because sure, why not? It's always a good thing to be using up those limit breaks too, because the more you use, the closer you get to going to the next level. Then once you get your first two, then you have to kill X amount of enemies. Like, there we are. Red 13 has a second limit break, which I forget what it does. I think it's basically Berserk. I think that's what Lunatic High is. I think it's just auto Berserk on himself for an attack damage. Pretty sure that's all it is. Like I said, Red 13's final limit break, I'm pretty sure, isn't the greatest. It's just one of those standard does max damage things, which... Not to say that those aren't useful in some situations, but they're not the greatest, to say the least. I will probably just attack Ferris. As this thing gets its own animation for some attack that's gonna do, like, nothing. Yeah, this game has a really random way to assign which attacks get, like, a whole, like, zoom in on the character thing. Usually it's magics that get it, but the game is kind of weird. I think I'll hold off on cures. Might need one now, though. Depending on how much damage I just took. Yeah, I can probably use one now. This is probably a really, really good way of getting my limit breaks up, considering that thing does a lot of damage to me right now. In any case, just destroy this thing. Should be close to dead. Just keep mashing the circle button, I suppose. I think I called it the A button earlier. Whatever. Same position. Hey, all materia leveled up, which does... Actually, all materia actually allows you to do more all castings when you level it up, which is actually kind of nice. Especially on something like healing. So I don't think I can go up there, I think I have to go down here. There's a couple chests in this room. Also, I can't remember if I got a chest in the other room, but it's too late now. Probably just limit break these things, because these things I'm pretty sure will do a fair amount of damage. I don't think these things have any enemy skills, I could be wrong, but... Let's just Quake. Let's see how much Quake does. Also, no, Iris isn't that hurt. She's probably just got a status on her of some sort. Oh well. Might have been slow or something for all I know. Could have been. I don't think she was poisoned. Neither if she was. Poison goes away after battle. As well as whatever status element she apparently had. So there's a Mind Source, which are basically just like the equivalent of Chrono Trigger's tabs, basically. Because for those of you who have played Chrono Trigger, you'll remember there was power tabs and all that stuff. Just a second. Yay, cutscenes. Hope I never see you again. You know who I am? From the Turks, right? Well, if you know, then this won't take long. It's difficult to explain what the Turks do. Kidnapping, right? To put it negatively, you could say that. That's not all there is to it, anyone. I probably read that wrong. Like, we're just gonna sit there and, like, do dots. Sir. It's alright, Rude. I know you don't like speeches, so don't force it. Then Elena explained. The newest member of the Turks, Elena. Thanks to what you did to Reno, we're short on people. Although because of that, I got promoted to the Turks. In any case, our job was to find out where Sephiroth is headed, and to try and stop you every step of the way. Wait a minute, it's the other way around. You're the ones that are getting in our way. Elena, you talk too much. Mr. Singh. No need to tell him about our orders. Sorry, Singh. Thought I gave you our orders. Now go. Don't forget to file your report. Oh, right. Very well. You and I will go after Sephiroth, who's heading for Junon Harbor. Elena, you don't seem to understand. Oh, I'm sorry. Go. Don't let Sephiroth get away. Yes, sir. Yeah, Elena seems to be a bit of a loose lips. Probably good for us. Rito said he wanted to see you after the injuries you gave him healed. He wants to show off his affection for you all with a new weapon. Well then. Eris, long time no see. Looks like you got away from the Shimmer for a while, now that Sephiroth's reappeared. So what are you saying? That I should be grateful to Sephiroth? No. Well, I won't be seeing too much of you, so take care. Strange hearing that from you. Well then, stay out of Shinra's way. As he just randomly nonchalantly leaves. And I believe there's an extra room back here. With, I believe, one item. Or a couple items, actually. Apparently I was wrong on the one item thing, because there's clearly more here. And battles, because battles are great. What would an RPG be without battles? Well, it would just be a playing game instead of a role-playing game. Actually, doesn't sound too bad. Whatever. Let's just kill these things, because these things are kind of really annoying. Shit. I don't know why I'm tired now, but whatever. Just murder everything. Murder is the answer. At least we're probably about to get out of this cave. I might even be able to do the whole Junon area today. We'll see how it goes. I don't want to get too far ahead of myself here. I mean, let's be honest. Like, I just got through the cave area, which... I know from the looks of my timer, it probably took about 10-15 minutes. Probably cross/hit him. Because why not? Hopefully Cloud gets his next tier limit break soon, because I would really like him to start on that. The hardest thing is going to be getting Eris's limit breaks, because having her kill stuff is kind of counterintuitive when she's really the weakest character in the game, physical attack-wise. In any case, we've got that, and that's basically it for the cave. And now we're out. I think we're on the overworld now. We should be. Yes, we are. So, there's an optional thing in this area if I head in this direction, I'm pretty sure. Yes, this thing. That's just a completely optional thing, though if you do it correctly, you do get the blue materia at the end, which is actually kind of a nice thing to get, so I may in fact just do it for that and that alone. Let's get our health up. How much money do I have? Well, I've got enough money to do it. In any case, let's just save first before I do anything. As soon as the slow appears. Anytime. Since I already erased my error save last time, there's no point to worry about which I save over anymore. As long as the recording doesn't screw up, actually, because that'd probably be a bad thing. Well, in any case, I could do this little mini-game thing. It's not very complicated, it's actually kind of gimmicky. We've been fighting the Shinra for a long time at this battlefield. Even now, we're still settled in for a long war with them. If you aren't in a hurry, would you help us fight them? Listen, we won't want to push you, but if you're in the middle of something, why don't you just finish that first? That will help. Really go on up and they'll fill you in on the details. So this is like a whole area. Like little fortress thing. That's basically being defended by these people who are trying to stop Shinra from messing with the reactor or some stuff like that. Something like that. It'll all be explained in this cutscene. If it is a cutscene, I think I have to talk to this old guy here, who basically tells you everything that's going on. Or I think I can literally just walk up here and just go straight to the main game, because I know how to do this. And I don't feel like talking to people. So all you need to know is they're trying to defend this giant egg on top of a Mako reactor from Shinra. You guys want to see it too? See what? The condors, they're huge. Come on, have a look. Yeah, that's like one giant ass condor. What do you think? Awesome, huh? Okay, I'm pretty sure there's a way to start the battle thing here. I just need to remember how to do it. Maybe I do have to talk to the old guy downstairs. Let's see, can I even exit this place? Can I even walk against this door? Face it, dumbass, I'm pressing sideways. Jesus Christ, I hate the controls in this game. Oh my Christ. You know what? Fuck it, forget it. I guess you do have to talk to the old guy because that clearly did not work. Whatever. Talk to the old guy then. And hopefully that automatically lets us go up there and do what we're supposed to do. Stupid talking. Oh, this is something I never thought I would ever climb up here. Your eyes are different. Well, anyhow, any minute now this will be a battlefield against Shinra. You better get down before you get involved. What do you mean a battlefield? The Shinra. It appears you have a problem with Shinra too. After all, you climbed up here. Why not listen to what I have to say for a moment? I guess so. You know what's at the top of this mountain? Huge bird. The reactor and the condor. That's right, on that mountain is a condor and a reactor. Seems Shinra does not like the idea of having a condor on top of the reactor. Why? It's not very logical. Seems there's some type of special materia in the reactor above us. And because the condor came, the Shinra rushed troops there. The military wants to get the condor and all the villagers off this mountain. The condors are now warming their eggs, which hatch only once every few years. We'd like to protect the condors from being harmed. Ah, new lives. We must protect the condor eggs, right? So to protect the eggs, are you going to protect the reactor? Unfortunately, we don't have the ability to fight Shinra ourselves. That's why we've hired soldiers to help us. As our sponsor, you can help us with a contribution, or by fighting alongside us. What do you think? You want to join us in our fight? Cloud, why are you still worried about it? You decide what we're going to do. Alright. Let's do our best. Alright, so basically the way this works is you can give them money and they can fight for you. Or it's a lot cheaper to literally just do the fight yourself in the long run. Because it's very quick and easy to do. Unfortunately, there's about like 17 of these fights in the game, I swear to Christ. And they don't give you warnings for when these are about to happen, so you just have to know. Basically, whenever a day passes in-game, usually. And it's not only that, though, it's like sometimes it just happens like randomly, it triggers like a new battle the second you enter a new area sometimes. It's really random. So the enemy will climb the mountain looking for the reactor, we'll have to trap them and hire soldiers to protect the area. That's all, but the village doesn't have any money. Even if we want to fight, our hands are tied because we're broke. If we hired one soldier, we need 400 gil, so if we hired 20, it's 8,000. So yeah, basically. So basically, if you give them 8,000 for each battle, then you're fine, basically. So yeah.